Okay. Hey, Josh. Hello, Dead Zone. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure what to do in the stream today. Let's have an NXT match. I'm gonna use a male wrestler, of course. Let's see. I gotta use an NXT wrestler, so gotta find one who I would love to use. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't even know what to do right now for this stream. So, thanks for at least giving me some ideas. Yeah, I saw where Braun Strowman put Bobby Lashley through the lead wall. That was cool. You know what, hold on, let's change something. Let's do a handicap match. 1-on-3 tag. I'm gonna use the Undisputed Era. Dream. Yeah, I really hope they're okay. Yeah. They're not really fans if they're doing crap like that. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Alright. And first I'm gonna fight. Yeah. You got that right, Josh. I'm doing it against Mr. McMahon. That is the worst arena ever. I know it's found in my career mode, but... Oh! He just used a word that wasn't safe for WWE TV. And the momentum is fast. Yeah. I really don't know why Sin Cara is being looked at as a jobber right now. That makes me mad. Were they? I really wish that I could find like an extended version of this theme song on YouTube, because it's awesome.
Byron, you better get up and leave.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Mr. McMahon
Look at this cocky piece of crap walking down here like a moron like this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
No.
Making his way to
I like
the
Sin
ring
Cara. It's just
from Greenwich, Connecticut.
I just can't stand the way they're using him right now.
Pounds,
You know, Corey, when sometimes we show up at hotels in different towns at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Mr. McMahon's there with his trainer heading to
Welcome
the
to
gym.
NXT, Vince McMahon.
Physical embodiment of success.
You're about to get annihilated by the people that you intend to ruin whenever they get.
And has to feel like $1 billion.
That's Vince McMahon. That's
amidst his own creation.
He's the chairman of WWE. I just came up with that T-shirt design on my own, by the way.
The Undisputed Era's here.
Undisputed Era.
Cole, O'Reilly, and Fish.
Yeah, please retire.
The most elite superstars in the entire world.
Okay, they did that in this game way too soon. The Adam Cole baby thing.
At a combined weight of 602 pounds, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. The Undisputed Era.
Two-time NXT Tag Team Champions have arrived. You talk about the Undisputed Era.
Wait,
You're looking
what?
at a collection
Ryback is coming
of
back?
some of the most successful internationally traveled superstars in all of sports entertainment.
And now you add Roddy Strong to the mix. And they are as dominant
This is
as
some news
ever.
for me. Boo! Hey, High Inquisitor. Yeah, I do, Jason.
And you add
Welcome
Roddy
to the chat, by
Strong
the
to
way.
the mix now, and Undisputed Era may just be unstoppable.
Yeah, you mentioned being unstoppable, especially when it comes to the big stage. Who can
Yeah.
forget that
This
fateful
year,
night at NXT
that
TakeOver
is
New
the most
Orleans,
hardcore moment of the
where
year
this
by
faction
far.
not
You're right
only
about that,
won the North
Victor.
American Championship.
Yep. Yo, True, I'm just gonna get into it right now.
It's the mark.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, what impact.
What a forearm. Oh, nasty impact.
That had to have been Paul Heyman, because there's no way Vince McMahon would do that.
Putting it all on the line.
If Vince McMahon was in charge of last night's
He's
Raw,
playing with him
there would
now.
be nothing but a bunch of
down,
peachy
man.
unicorn crap on there. Oh, come on. You can jump farther than that, Adam. And it's
Adam
bugging
Cole
on me right
orchestrated
now.
his invasion of NXT to shock the system. But as we saw the night after NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, for the creator of the Undisputed Era, that was just the beginning.
The Extreme Rules match Adam Cole competed in against Aleister Black was brutality redefined. So when the buzzer went off during the 2018 Royal Rumble match the next night, no one expected Cole to be the 23rd
Or
entrant.
Kyle O'Reilly.
You mentioned something
The
that
world's
begs
toughest
repeating, gentlemen.
diabetic.
That's Adam Cole, the 2018 Royal Rumble match. Let's remember the response that Cole received from the WWE Universe.
I will slay the evil overlord. I can't talk right now.
Say it's so weird.
Really good.
All right, take your time,
He
Jamie.
had a warm reception in Philly, which is one of the cities where Adam Cole made his name before coming to NXT. But his WrestleMania dreams were dashed when he was eliminated by another surprise entrant, Rey Mysterio.
A handicap match is the type of match where a superstar or superstars square off against respective opponents, and one side has a numerical advantage.
You're right, that
against the
does
other.
have to hurt.
This could be a singles match or a tag team match.
Just
and
as bad
we've
as
seen
this
through
hurts Vince
history,
McMahon right
it includes
now.
Any amount of superstars. Talk about a game of roulette.
He's going for it all. Handicap matches have been part of the WWE for decades. The superstar who's seen the most handicap matches out of anyone is the iconic eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Andre took on teams of 2, 3, and 4 men at a time. The Giant's opponents could be in the ring at the same time, or one man is in the ring and the team members are on the ring apron, similar to the traditional
WWE
tag team
superstars?
contest.
Handicap matches are some of the most
The
unpredictable
best
matches
superstar
in
to run the
sports
company.
entertainment.
You know, this is something that I don't like about WWE 2K games. Like, they always, like, one thing I've always noticed from him is that they always, whenever it comes to like holds or something like that, they don't even make them submission moves. They just make them like normal moves that cause damage, and that's kind of irritating, to be honest.
He's looking
at Bobby Fish's signature.
The old sleeping with the fishes. A vicious attack.
Sorry if the
on Mr.
screen goes
McMahon
blurry.
right now.
I can't help that. I'll get their momentum filled up for now. This is a cool signature from Adam Cole right here.
Last shot count. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
This right here is exactly what Adam Cole was waiting for.
Cole knows when to pick his spots.
Mr. McMahon bought the company that would become
Hey,
WWE from his father, Vince McMahon Sr. in 1982, and transformed it from a successful regional promotion in the northeastern part of the United States
I don't like Maria
to a
Kanellis.
national
I never
and an
did.
international company.
Setting it up. Brainbuster.
This one is over.
Up until
time for a
1997,
tag
most
finisher.
people
No,
thought
no,
Mr.
no,
McMahon
no,
was
no,
a
no.
WWE announcer. He did not know that he owned WWE. That revelation brought about an incredible change in sports entertainment as seen by Mr. McMahon's conflict.
Kyle O'Reilly
What the?
setting it up.
Why is it doing it with Adam Cole?
Harsh impact.
Screw it, I don't care.
Vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now. The situation just got real bad for Mr. McMahon. This might be
All
it.
right.
Oh, my. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now. The situation just got real bad.
I'm just gonna
for
end it
Mr.
right there.
McMahon.
Well, if you're a good employee, Saxton, you'd go.
His shoulders are down.
One of the most talked about events in NXT history was when Adam Cole, and there's the pin.
All
It's
right.
over.
That's the end of that
It's
match.
all over.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
A trophy or baby.
Check this out.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Honestly, I don't know, Josh.
I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money back.
Here are your winners, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly,
I wish I
and
could.
Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
I think we're all glad this match came to a close without any of these guys having to go to a local medical facility. It looked like that might have been the case here for a while.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
Wait, I gotta change some settings real quick. Well, you missed me annihilate Vince McMahon with the Undisputed Era. I gotta add it. No, not teams. Title management. The NXT champion right now is Adam Cole. All right. I didn't watch the show, but I do know what happened, Johnny. And it was pretty gnarly. No, screw it. No, let's not let this be a normal one-on-one. Let's do no holds barred. Alright. Let's do NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3. Momentum is fast. I'm gonna be the Velveteen Dream. Mr. McMahon. Because that's, I could tell Vince McMahon could probably ruin Velveteen Dream if he was called up. Yeah, he needs to focus on building other wrestlers well. And not just focus on pushing and building up one wrestler.
Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah, of course I do.
This can't be good. The boss is back.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match.
He's the one who Vince McMahon wasted on the main roster.
From Connecticut, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr.
The icon that is slowly responsible for all of our livelihoods, everything WWE related, and can do
I'm very
whatever
proud of
the
myself
hell he
for creating that.
because Vince
Sure decide on him.
owns the place.
Come on, guys, sit up straight. You're making me nervous.
There's the Velveteen Dream.
And his opponent, from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Velveteen Dream.
This guy just oozes charisma. Yep. You got that right, Vic.
What an entrance. Intoxicating, mesmerizing. A megastar destined for the stratosphere in sports entertainment.
Steve Austin's past his prime.
Yeah, known for his combination of ruthlessness and unbridled flamboyancy.
Anything you can do,
Josh,
the Velveteen
I know
Dream can do
I know
better.
you hate him, I hate him too, but it's not cool to say something like that.
The real deal. This kid's got it all.
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him.
Well, how could it be in a good way, though?
It's dream time.
What's he doing now?
Byron, anything he wants. He's the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, tell him, Michael.
Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him.
Oh, they've been there, done that, didn't work.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
I personally don't agree with you, Dead Zone, but you're entitled to your opinion.
Keep your eye on this one.
The elbow!
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy. Better stay right where he is.
I thought I would miss it for a second.
Beautiful technique.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Yeah, listen to Vic. I mean, I know you're saying, but
like
I don't wish death upon him. I
psychologist,
wish death upon his career.
Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry. You just sound like an amateur commentator.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I don't know. Remember, this is a no-holds-barred match, so I can stay out of the ring all I want.
I mean, why else wear all the frilled shirts and jeweled outfits?
Why else? How about because he's a fashion icon?
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Death Valley bomb. Can he end it here?
All right. Let's take him over to the barricade. The corner barricade, rather.
Oh! It's no secret that Mr. McMahon can be brash, confrontational, and at times even explosive.
Why won't it let me go over?
Mr. McMahon had an exclusive club where members would...
Can I please go over the barricade, please?
To sit down.
Why won't it let me go over the barricade?
Right across. What a strike. Right on the mark.
Time to step it up a notch.
Byron, you touched on something earlier. Mr. McMahon can most definitely be vain, smart, pompous, adversarial. At one point, the chairman of WWE referred to himself as a genetic jackhammer.
This is for ruining some superstars.
Baby, who are you to insult Mr. McMahon? Mr. McMahon knows what's best for the WWE
Oh my
locker
God!
room,
Especially if Roman
WWE
Reigns with
better than they do
AEW.
themselves.
Imagine.
Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. If someone doesn't like what Mr. McMahon's doing, that's just too bad.
He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, big boot. That is a game changer.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
No, I'm not going to do the Purple Rainmaker yet. Hopefully that will convince him to retire. Is the Purple Rainmaker the only finisher on this? Yes, it is. Oh, mid-rope.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Purple Rainmaker. Yeah, that's annoying, Megatron.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Here he goes.
Purple Rainmaker.
Just when you thought he'd cover here. The pinfall and the victory.
I highly that's going to happen, Josh.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. This was one of those matches that had flashes of brilliance, but never quite lived up to all the hype. Good match overall, though.
I don't know, Johnny. I don't know.
Here is your winner, Velveteen Dream.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive...
These guys
No, I'm not finished. No.
Great match.
I'm not finished.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
A striking blow.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He might have it.
Death Valley bomb. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
Yep, you got that right,
And
Byron.
now one more time.
Nailed it. That's what he was looking for, Michael. That might be the end of Mr. McMahon tonight.
All right. Take your time, Nicola. What am I... False count anywhere. Let's do this on an episode of Raw. I'm gonna take your request, Josh. Even though he's Dean Ambrose in this game, and he's Jon Moxley now in AEW, I'm gonna play as him. I don't get why YouTube is not letting you do that. I've always loved Christian's theme song, Just Close Your Eyes, my story of the year. It's one of my favorites of all time. I don't have Sami Callihan, so... Who is Sami Callihan?
Byron, you better get up and leave. Because I don't think Mr. McMahon realizes you still work here.
Oh, it makes me nervous.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I hate that game too, Dead Zone.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at
Yep, you're right, Josh. You're right.
57 pounds, Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon is jacked.
You know, everybody's so quick to give Triple H all the credit for NXT, but the bottom line is the entire WWE universe is owned by one man. This man, the chairman, Mr. McMahon.
Lock the doors.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Fringe is in the
And
house.
his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at Dean Ambrose.
What's this?
You know, screw up.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
gonna
about
waste
to
time
be-
for the entrance.
Oh, man.
Where
Still
are you,
not
Vince?
officially underway. Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
Shh. Oh, come on. This is Falls Count Anywhere, so I can pin anywhere I want. Shh. I can't keep focused on the comments so much.
Hey, you're going to get yourself disqualified.
This is a Falls Count Anywhere, idiot. How can I get disqualified? Why will not let me go over? It didn't show up earlier. This is making me mad. Thank you.
Mr. McMahon may be starting to fade here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
Oh, that'll hinder your modeling career.
My day's been pretty good so far.
Harsh impact.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Perfect plex. This might be the opportunity he needed.
McMahon kicks out.
Candlestick.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one. I think some people miscategorized Mr. McMahon's use of the stunner.
Get
There's
up.
a saying about all being fair in love
Get
and war.
up.
That certainly applies to the conflict between Mr. McMahon and the Texas Rattlesnake in finishing moves.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Corey, please, it takes an incredible amount of nerve to perfect your own version of opponent's finishing moves. That's what Mr. McMahon has done with the stunner, as a deliberate slap in the face to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Guys, Mr. McMahon utilizing the stunner as a way to humiliate his adversaries and defeat opponents are direct shots at the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
The bow staff?
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Yeah, put the trash can over his head.
incredible. There was a lot of force behind that one.
Oh.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand why it always takes a while for the L1 button icon to show up.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Welcome back, Nicola.
You can just see it in his eyes. Ambrose is psychotic.
Come on up here, Vince.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm over at the broadcaster table
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to reunite. But once they did, the WWE Universe was beyond excited to see fences mended and the Raw Tag Team Championships around Dean and Seth's waist.
We'll do the signature again real quick.
Here we go.
Perfect plex. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. What a slam, Michael.
Getting on the subject of that highly anticipated reunion Byron mentioned, Ambrose and Rollins are brothers united for a... He's looking at... Oh, nasty impact.
Time for a little table finisher, huh?
The lunatic Fringe has him right where he
Dirty
wants him.
deeds.
Yes. This one's over, guys.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look. You know, I'd say
I'm not done by a long shot yet.
Popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
You had to think at some point this would happen. At some point, Ambrose would weaken.
He has something big planned. This is not where you want to be.
Why were they? Are they seriously already being called up? They just won the NXT Tag Team Championships.
I'd say was the heavy weapon.
Yeah, what is it, John?
Yeah, that match had everything from
let's go backstage, shall we?
But more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
My back itches. Yeah, I really wish frying pants were in this game. He means profits. He sometimes makes a mistake while typing.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah. Thunderous slam.
Shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
So the only ringside signature is the perfect plex? That sucks.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Man.
Perfect plex.
Yeah.
That should do it.
I remember that, Josh. That was absolutely hilarious. Is that Sami Zayn? Yeah, I don't know and I don't care. Yeah, the Street Profits are very entertaining. Ah. Triple H's office. I did not mean to press that.
Vicious strike. Big time takedown right there. This
Yeah,
might
Stone
just be
Cold
it
Steve
for him,
Austin is one
Michael.
of the best of all time.
Beautiful technique.
This is not going to end well for Mr. McMahon.
Something big is coming.
You know what? It's Layman here.
Dean Ambrose is in trouble here, but you still have to be careful. You had to think at some point this would happen. At some point, Ambrose would weaken.
Oh, I thought that was the parking lot. I want to go to the parking lot. Oh, if pepper spray was in this game, I would use it more than any weapon ever. Shoo. I press R2 too soon.
The WWE Universe is come.
No, 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 no. I don't want to go back to the arena. I'm not done back here.
Pitch here.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was
No,
impressive.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on YouTube, I think, so I think I may watch it later.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
Yeah, I know, Michael Cole.
Dean Ambrose is an absolute master at playing mind games.
WWE fans watching this match all around the world. Oh, what a slam that
Really?
hurt. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I'm gonna do the signature again, just for the sake of it.
Here we go.
Perfect plex. Game,
Yeah, it is
set,
kind of weird.
match. This
I can't deny
one
that.
is over. Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game.
Keep in mind, this superstar is competing hurt tonight.
Well,
so we're told. I'm not so sure I believe it.
WWE is staged, so yeah,
If
I
I
can't
hear
really say much
one
about
more
that.
person tell me about how brave this superstar is for competing injured, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, what we're talking about here is essentially the equivalent of a hangnail. I wouldn't necessarily call
Yeah,
that
he
an
used that
injury.
as his theme song in New Japan Pro Wrestling too. I'm
A
on
lot
top
of people
of
looking to
the
praise this
production
superstar,
truck.
but the way I see it, competing injured just
I
goes
believe it's
along
a
with the
production truck.
territory.
What? Okay, glitch.
Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but
Here we go.
perfect plex. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now. That might be the end of Mr. McMahon tonight.
Keep in mind, this
I
superstar is
hope it
competing
is.
hurt tonight. Or so we're told. I'm not so sure I believe
Byron.
it.
Let's see if I can land a dive up
While
here.
the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this super... Look at this.
I'm not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Yeah.
The territory.
Nailed it. Oh, not to this beautiful car. Not on the car.
That looks like my car.
Your insurance won't cover this, Saxton.
Byron, you couldn't afford that.
I wish it was Corey Graves' car instead of Byron Saxton's, though. Dirty deeds on the car.
On Mr. McMahon right now. The situation just got real bad for Mr. McMahon.
Well, if you were a good employee, Saxton, you'd go help him.
Glitch.
Goes to the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Why does the referee count so slow? Yo, I've had kind of enough of the punishments on Vince McMahon, so let's just do a normal tag team match, and we're gonna do it on NXT. I mean, I may finish the stream on that. Normal momentum, and let's see, who am I going to use? Okay, why are the comments not showing up on the screen anymore? This is making me mad. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I see yours now. You know what? I'll place the Street Profits. Where's Angelo Dawkins at? There he is. And yes, I am controlling Montez Ford. And I think I'll go against, wait, hold on. I got to the community creations and I got some custom superstars. There is one other result, and that's that Nikki Cross beat Carmella, which I enjoy because I hate Carmella and I love Nikki Cross. So I got the Forgotten Sons as a community creation. So Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler. I don't think I have them as a stable yet, along with Jackson Riker, but screw it, I don't care. Okay, I may not care much for Alexa Bliss, but that's bullcrap. Alexa Bliss definitely has a little bit more talent than Carmella does. Yeah. Carmella beat Alexa Bliss in 4 seconds. How freaking pathetic. Yeah, let's just skip that scene. And that one too. I don't have them as stable right now. Here comes the Street Profits.
And
Here we go.
These two dudes genuinely entertain
I personally don't agree with
more than
that,
just
Jamie.
about
I don't
anybody.
like the 24/7 title.
At a combined weight of 492 pounds, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Hey, Corey, let me see your swag.
Byron, I didn't think it was possible,
Their theme
but you
song is pretty
saying what
catchy.
you just did somehow make Dawkins and Ford less cool.
Can you imagine all three of us walking into a club, cutting a rug or two?
And I'm not a really big
I can.
rap music fan.
Byron, you're humiliating yourself.
Look, I am in with the
understandable.
Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins.
You're not, Byron. You're making them less money right now. The Street Profits want nothing to do with you.
That hideous
These
title
two
is
dudes
holding
are
WWE
legit. They're
together.
incredibly talented.
Wow.
They're tough, and they know how to have a good time that doesn't involve a bicycle museum.
I even feel like dancing.
Montez Ford is one of the best dressed guys in all of sports entertainment, and coming from me,
Yeah.
that means something.
It's still stupid, but it's understandable. I did get copyright claimed a few times on my WWE 2K streams.
Both legal men are in the ring. And set to start things
I
off
personally
here.
am not a
We're
big
ready to
fan of
go.
R-Truth.
And whichever team
I
wins
mean,
this
I used to
match
be, because,
here tonight
but
can absolutely
he's
make an
just
argument for being one of
kind of
WWE's top
worn out
teams.
on me. You know, Angelo Dawkins doesn't look like he weighs as much as he does. Like, he weighs 265 pounds, I think. But he looks like he weighs 240.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
He wants to do this in the ring.
And the slam.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon. Boom, what impact.
Tag made. What do they have in mind here?
Alright, now Montez Ford is in the ring. I really love Montez Ford. I think he's one of the most entertaining characters in NXT right now.
He's going for it all.
And he's really good at performing. Wait, what was that
He
top rope
stalking
move?
his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Leg drop.
So a leg drop to the torso?
This tag team
I don't know
match
how I
is
feel about
dangerously
that.
close to getting out of control for him.
He has to be feeling helpless in there right now. Nothing seems to be going right for him tonight.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
I did not mean to go up on the top rope.
Incoming.
Alright, good night, Nicola.
What's going to happen here?
Let's do this.
Oh, gosh. Sunset flip powerbomb.
I love that taunt.
Ooh, what impact.
Monkey flip. You probably won't like him after I tell you that he domestically abused his ex-fiancée.
Oh, what a slam.
Okay. That was too long of a taunt.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3
I know
falls
that,
contest
Josh.
is the first fall.
Yeah, I
If a
kind of
team
wanted
can
Steve
win the
Cutler to
first
come in
fall,
the ring.
that sets the tone
Only
for
for me
the
to
rest
do
of
that
the
to
match,
him.
and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts.
I think I missed.
Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked.
Why wouldn't he do a springboard move like that?
Wanted to continue
Montez Ford's a high flyer.
But the Hardys had other
WWE
ideas.
2K
Matt
games
tied
kind of
things up
irritate
at
me a
one
lot
fall apiece
sometimes.
After a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
In off the tag.
That would actually be a really good match if it's used right.
Beautiful technique.
I love this tag move. It's awesome.
He's getting closer, Corey. There it is. The
And
tag
Wesley
has been
Blake
made.
is back in the
He
ring.
needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Yeah, Alberto. He's a domestic abuser. Well, at the time he was. And I just got superplexed.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
He's got him covered. 1, 2. And I can't believe this match is still going on.
That was close.
Not yet. Tagged in.
This might be it. Oh, my.
When this guy's on, look out.
Angelo.
Oh, what impact.
But did he go for it too early?
That's signature.
Nailed it. We've seen this before.
This is a pretty sweet tag finisher.
The impact.
I won't deny.
And that's it.
Okay,
This
why
one
didn't
is over.
Steve Cutler? Wait, was that Steve Cutler I just pinned? I don't know.
We've got some highlights
he
from
wasn't
the last
Blake and
one queued
Murphy.
up. Here we go.
Yeah, and
Overall,
Alexa Bliss
this
was her
match
manager.
average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact,
Yeah.
I've almost forgotten it happened already. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort, technical proficiency, or result here.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dubstep personally. I never liked it. I mean, I do like it when it's mixed in a little bit with some metal music, but other than that, I just don't like it.
Here are your winners, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits.
Well, that one was over before it even started.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.
Yeah,
Folks, you're
those are
just
my
tuning in.
favorite genres
This
of
is one of
music.
the greatest tag team matches I've seen in years.
King Booker's theme song is playing. I thought it was raining outside my house. I'll do one more match that annihilates Vince McMahon, and I'll end the stream. But I'm not using any of the original wrestlers on there. This will be on an No. I'm gonna have this on an episode of SmackDown Live. Tornado tag is when the teams don't have to tag each other in. They can just stay in the ring if they want to. Actually, you know what? I'll do two things on SmackDown. Limp Bizkit is playing. Which female character? I'm gonna use Becky Lynch. I'm gonna go up against Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon.
For one fall, making her way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Yo, screw! I'm not. No.
Man.
I'm doing a run-in.
Come on, negotiations have broken down, and we now have a war on our hands.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get a hold of each other.
Yeah, I do too, Jamie. Yeah, my favorite Undertaker theme song of all time is his Ministry theme song from, I think it was 1999? Either 1999 or 2000.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I never thought any of her theme songs were good.
Harsh impact.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be no match. Oh, wait.
Beautiful.
I thought that if you attack someone at ringside too long before the bell rang, then it would stop.
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other.
It's gonna be a tall task for one of these two.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Becky Lynch is heading up. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Becky Lynch, exploder suplex. I knew it was only a matter of time. The night could be over for Stephanie McMahon. Got to disarm her. That's what makes her so dangerous.
I think Becky Lynch just secured this match.
People hate Triple H's King of Kings theme song? That's surprising.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash.
Going all the way up. Whoa! I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Does she have any more signatures? No, she does not.
Becky Lynch, nice exploder suplex. This one is over.
Looks like the second time's gonna be the charm here.
I'll give the Irish Lass kicker this. If time has proven anything, it's when Becky Lynch gets on a roll, her opponent better watch out. On a side note, I must admit,
Lynch has some of the best arm drags since WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, the reason why they did that, two reasons. One, to keep the superstars safe. That could be a risk for hepatitis C. Why won't it reverse?
I'd like to add something to what you said about Becky Lynch.
And because they want to make the show as kid-friendly as possible, when wrestling is not meant to be a kid show.
Take over a match. And yes, the arm drags are definitely an homage to the Dragon.
Okay, I'm getting mad.
Becky Lynch starts to heat up.
Yeah, how do people have time to make those Tommaso Ciampa CAWs?
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Got the disarmer. But is it enough
there
to
we
put
go.
Stephanie away? The night could be over for Stephanie McMahon.
They tapped out. It's all over.
Yeah, that was a really good theme song, Vic.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another.
Here is your winner, Becky.
What's going on? I think
I'm not done.
business is about to pick up.
Screw that, I'm not done.
She's fading here, guys.
Cole, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative. When she gets in attack mode, look out.
There it is, the Bexploder.
But is it enough to put Stephanie away?
That's
All that's left now is for Becky Lynch to finish.
Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
I've done what had to be done. See you later. Alright. One more match and I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Tony Nese's theme song is very generic. If I had to pick the best theme song in 205 Live, oh god, that's a pretty hard question. Oh, Damian Sandow, forgot about him. Episode of SmackDown. I'm of course going to be dominating Vince McMahon, but instead of using any of the regular wrestlers on this game, I'm going to use me. Yes, I created me in this game. Alright. His is okay. If I had to pick the best, I'd say... God, let me look back and see if I can remember. You know, I actually really like that, the theme song for 205 Live is a song that's composed by From Ashes to New, one of my favorite bands. I actually really like Arya Daivari theme song. There's always something I found really catchy about it. And yes, that is my wrestling name. It's a modified version of my real name. My middle name is David, and my last name is Williamson, so I call myself Dave Williams. Charmex. Yeah, I actually couldn't think about it. It does kind of look like Charmax. Yeah, that was. Well, that's not Mustache Mountain's theme song. It is Tyler Bates' theme song, but not Mustache Mountain's.
The boss is back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. McMahon.
The icon that is slowly responsible for all of our livelihoods, everything WWE
Yeah, and he's also responsible for a lot of wrestlers quitting and getting injured all the time and having to retire.
Come on, guys, sit up straight. You're making me nervous.
Crimson Fox.
And his opponent from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 195 pounds, Dave
I actually weigh less than that.
As we ready
And that's not actually the part of Kentucky I live in. There's just a limited choice of places to select in Kentucky.
Incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
And yes, my nickname in the WWE, you know, what they say, I haven't changed the settings yet, but what I envision them saying before they say my wrestling name, Dave Williams, my nickname is the Nonconformist. Because I actually can... Alarm went off on my phone. Sorry about that. I do intermittent fasting, that's the reason why I was notified about that.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Mr. McMahon may be starting to fade here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight.
Happening outside of my house.
Here tonight.
You can bet he's going to feel that in the morning.
Or it's probably just my air conditioner.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
This is going to be big.
Or the raindrops outside of my house.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh, what a snapmare.
Perfectly executed.
Shh. Do a springboard move. Gosh dang it.
Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Oh boy, he is rolling.